Hello and welcome back to Crosshatch Puzzles. We're here for another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. Today is Wednesday, March 18th, 2026, and today's construction is by Adam Vincent. His name I think I recognize. I don't think this is the debut. But I am a little bit tight on time today, so I might zoom through this a little bit. But it being a Wednesday, we'll expect a midweek, mid-difficulty themed puzzle. And we'll dive right in and see what Adam Vincent has in store for us for Wednesday, March 18th. Let's get solving. Young grasshopper. Oh, there's a word for this, and I don't remember what it is. Dibs, for example. I don't know what you would call that. Organization that offers 1L of a ride. Oh, this is the Chicago Transport Authority, I think, which famously has the L train. Blank a la brasa, Peruvian chicken dish. Peru. Is this just polo? I'm not sure, but maybe. Game to play when the spirit moves you. Is this a Ouija board? The spirit sort of moves the marker around. Minnesota state bird. Oh, a loon, maybe? Restaurant chain named after a Rolling Stones song. I don't actually know. Checks and downs. Morning edition error. Is that the NPR? Gender neutral pronoun. Oh. Organization associated with a museum in Cooperstown, New York is a Major League Baseball. They have their Baseball Hall of Fame there. Practice as a trade, to ply one's trade. What does that make this? Oh, a nymph. You know what? I had a feeling this was going to be something like this. Gender neutral pronoun. I mean, you is a gender neutral pronoun. It's not sort of a pronoun specific to sort of a gender diverse person, but you itself has no gender affiliated with it. Either brother who wrote 1996's Fargo. Oh, Coen brothers, I think. What Dante's second circle of hell represents. Oh, I don't remember each corresponding sin or whatever it was. Humanitarian support, probably aid. Pulitzer winning Fat Ham playwright. Oh, Fat Ham. That's a recent sort of Hamlet adaptation, I think. I don't remember the name of the playwright. Like many ruins in Belize. Probably Mayan, I'm guessing. Dibs, for example, is an example of a claim. Okay, great. Lust, then, second circle of hell. That's the only sin I can see fitting in there. Make like a hot dog. Make like a hot dog. Oh, to pant. Yes, a hot, not a wiener, but it could be wiener. But literally a overheated canine might pant. To make like a hot dog. Country known for luxury tourism in brief. Country known for luxury tourism. I'm not sure. This is, Ruby Tuesdays. That's right. Meal cooked in simmering broth as hot pot. Oh, UAE, United Arab Emirates. Yes, Dubai has a lot of luxury tourism. Summer camp craft. Again, we want a watercraft here, not arts and crafts, as a canoe. Bank robber's bag full, probably cash, probably with a $sign on the bag. Puccini's O mio bambino caro, for example, an aria. This is a symbol is known as a caret, but is it carrot or carrot? I think it's like this. Human beings, for one reason or another, may hide their feelings, but a blank does not. I don't know. Silk Road locale was largely in Asia. A car? No. A cat? That would work. What a great idea. That's something. They can't abide messes. Neat freaks, I guess. Page for learning more for short. An FYI for your information, an FYI page. Could be an FAQ page. Also, what about this? Certain chip flavoring informally. BBQ, yeah. I think it's FAQ. Frequently asked questions. And BBQ, barbecue flavor for chips. Missed as a chance. Do we want the past participle, or do we want the sort of verb form? Not sure. A Renaissance fair tipple. Ale? What else might one drink at a Renaissance fair? Numbers on botellas de vino, on wine bottles, in what language? Spanish, Portuguese, años, years maybe? Or anno, like that, the year, numbers. I think we want plural. Let's see if that works. And ale then looks like that might work. Missed as a chance. To take one's leave. I don't know. X-Men villain who can manipulate metals. I guess Magneto, played by Ian McKellen. Bugs, a noise. Not the noun, but the verb, to bug, bugs. Play a bit of horn, say, tootle. Casting groups. Casting groups. What kind of casting do we want here? Casting groups. Indulgently lazy. Big name in cosmetics. Do we want Avons? Oh, casting spells. We want covens of witches then. I think Tootle is probably there. Asks oneself, what if? Muses, maybe that's something you might do. I want to have that. Gimme. Without malice, and this is what, a themed clue, I guess? Without malice. Benignly. Yeah, James, that's right. Yeah. I forget the full name, but that name sounds familiar now. Indulgently lazy. Languidly? Languishing? Music genre that partly grew out of indie rock emo. Languorous. Oh yeah, there we go. A student's email address ender is probably .edu. Take one's leave is to... Still don't see that. Discover of the principle behind F equals ma, force equals mass times acceleration. I think that's Newton, at least that's who it's credited to. You might take a spin in this if you're a ballerina. You might take a spin in a tutu. Blank degree, the nth degree. Oh, you blew one's chance, right? To bow out is to take one's leave. And so this is not that, but that'd be wonderful. What a great idea. That'd be wonderful. Also another theme entry. I'm not sure what the theme is yet. Bogus is probably fake. Kentucky blank, annual horse race since 1875. Kentucky Oaks, my guess. It may be taken at the start of a trip, an LSD, if it's that kind of trip. Luau instruments informally are ukes, ukuleles. Microwaved, another word for that is nuked. Sure thing, no prob maybe. Exhibits model behavior, poses like a model, that would work. No prob. In favor of, someone is in favor of something, they're pro that thing. Musical instrument in the Guinness logo is a harp. It's a day late for St. Patrick's Day, but close enough. Fanfare. Oh, I know what word they're after, but I can't think of it. 3 or 4, say. A few, maybe. Investment option informally. What? Investment option. I don't see it. Westernmost African capital. Westernmost African capital. Is it in like Cote d'Ivoire or something? Not sure. Oddity. Having a perfect record. Undefeated. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 in French. Oddity. Unbeaten. Okay. Email sorting option. I don't know. Classic wood for boat building is a teak. West Coast NFL team, the Rams, I think. Where are the Rams from? I'm not sure, but I think that's correct. Email sorting. Oh, unread. Maybe you could sort unread emails first. Publishing, gatekeepers and brief editors. Skyscraper skeleton often. Do we want I-beams, I think? And this is going to be a quirk then, and this is what Dakar, I think. It covers a fair amount of ground without moving, an area rug. That's quite clever. Modern ending with you. I don't know what they want there. Lavishly entertain. Save on wedding invitations in a way, you could evite people instead. Oh. Right? Maybe that's not right, because this sure looks like bon voyage. Extend as a membership. You could renew your membership. Fanfare. Still don't remember what this is. Similac or Enfamil. These must be some kinds of drugs, but I don't see it. Modern ending with you. Lavishly entertain. Save on wedding invitations in a way. Oh, to elope. So dumb. Fanfare could be hype. That's not actually what I thought that was going to be, but fine. Oh, to regale. Investment option Roth? I actually don't know what that means. Baby for hire? What? Modern ending with you. Tuber? Why? Oh, YouTuber. Oh, okay. YouTuber. Got it. A month after Avril is May. Baby for formula. Oh, baby formula, not baby for hire. That makes way more sense. Got in a row. Or a row, maybe. Item in a museum of antiquities. You got it, or a possible cry after hearing the calls hidden in the answers to the stars' clues. Okay, I got it. You got it. Bingo. Okay, I see what's going on. Kerfuffle is an adieu. That's the kicker is a leg. A leg is literally what you kick with. And got in a row. Oared. I see. Okay. Did some rowing, in other words. Item in a museum of antiquities is an urn. Okay. So let's examine this theme here. You got it, or a possible cry after hearing the calls hidden in the answers to the starred clues, is bingo. So I think we're trying to find hidden bingo calls, like the game of bingo, I guess. And I think we need this to be phonetical. We want this to be B2. So restaurant chain named after a Rolling Stones song is Ruby Tuesday. But in that word, if you speak it out loud, is hidden B2. In without malice, benignly, hidden in the sound of that word, the pronunciation of that word is B9, which might be a bingo call. What a great idea. In the clue, that'd be wonderful, is hidden the sound B1. Having a perfect record, unbeaten, hidden in that is B10, and then Similac or Enfamil, baby formula, hidden in the sound of that is B4. B being the first row of bingo on a bingo card, the first column, I should say, I think contains the numbers from 1 to 15, I think, I want to say. Must be something like that, 1 to 15. Anyway, so B2, B9, B1, B10, and B4 are all legitimately possibilities for what could be called. And if you hear all 5 of them and you happen to have all 5 of those on your bingo card, then you would call bingo. You would have won, or at least in one sense, won the game of bingo. I think that's what's going on here. I don't think there's anything weirder than that. Yeah, so it takes a little bit of, I don't know who these days is familiar with bingo anymore, but enough to understand this clue. So it feels like it's a little bit niche, but that's fine. Some fun clues in here. One L of a ride is pretty fun for the. This is one of these crosswordese things. I would not know anything about Chicago's transportation system unless I had done a bunch of crossword puzzles, many of which have a reference to the L train. Game to play when the spirit moves you is very fun for a Ouija board, sorry. I was looking at the state bird here, which again, I only kind of know because I've run across it in the puzzle a few times, though it makes sense. Loons are certainly present in Minnesota, as they are here. Make like a hot dog is very fun clue for pant. What else here? You might take a spin, and this is very light wordplay for a 2/2. I'll have to look up Roth. I'm not sure what that is. It exhibits model behavior, again, very light wordplay, and with the question mark there, pretty easy to get what they're going for in posing like a model. Covers a fair amount of ground without moving is excellent for an area rug. That's great. This threw me for a bit, though. Elope comes up in the puzzle often enough that I should have guessed. And not helpful that elope and evite share at least the beginning and ending letters. Got in a row misled me in the wrong direction here. We just mean someone who got into like the rowing rhythm, that kind of idea, I think. Gender neutral pronoun is tricky and misleading there. We want, again, not a pronoun for gender diverse person, but just any pronoun, in this case the pronoun you, which is very common and does not imply any particular gender without context. What else? Casting groups is pretty fun for a coven of witches. This, I think if it's just to play some horn, say, it might say toot, but play a bit of horn, I think, is what gives us tootle. What else? This is tricky, I think, modern ending with you. I kind of knew what they were after, but even after getting it, it took me a little bit of racking my brain to see what they were after here. But a YouTuber is what they want. And that's the kicker is very fun for a clue for a leg. So that's our puzzle for Wednesday, March 18th. A good Wednesday grid by Adam Vincent. If you enjoyed myself, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to know when I'm posting next, hit the subscribe button. You'll get those notifications. And we'll see you next time on Crosshatch Puzzles. Thanks for joining me. Cheers.